Hi everybody, my name is MeHow and welcome to Fallout 4 Top 6 Early Game Weapons. In my opinion, these are the best weapons that you can get in Fallout 4 within around 15 hours of gameplay. I have chosen my rankings based on how easy you can get them, how available the ammo for them is early on, how much damage they dish out, and on the ranges they can be used effectively. Number 6. Furious Power Fist. This Fallout 4 weapon scores 3 stars for availability, top marks for ammo availability since it doesn't use any, 3 stars for damage, and the lowest score for range since it can be only used at melee range. The Furious Power Fist can be obtained by going to Boston Commons and killing the swan inside the pond. While the swan is quite strong, he won't attack you unless you enter the pond or attack him, which allows you to easily prepare for this fight by placing 3 fragmentation mines. From far away he can throw a hard-hitting rock at you, so if you feel unsafe you can always come with your power armor to this fight. The Fierce Power Fist is with a base damage of 52 one of the best melee weapons in Fallout 4. And it increases its damage with every consecutive hit on the same target. Unfortunately, you have to be next to your enemy to use it, which is often dangerous. While you can block with it, you will get hit by fast-moving enemies quite easily. In my opinion, it's best used against lower enemies like super mutants. Number 5. The Deliverer. This Fallout 4 weapon scores 2 stars for access, top marks for ammo availability, 4 stars for damage, and 2 stars for range. While this unique pistol is already powerful when you get it, its damage can be increased with an advanced receiver if you have the level 2 gun nut perk. Improving its low magazine capacity of 12 with a large quick eject mag is also very helpful. I give the Deliverer a low score for access because you need to do 2 quests to get it. First you have to complete the Road to Freedom quest by following the red brick line from Boston Commons to the Old North Church. After you enter the church, get to its catacombs and spell the word railroad on the wheel by moving the letters to the top position. After joining the railroad, Deacon will offer you a quest, Tradecraft, for which completion he will give you the Deliverer. The Deliverer is a powerful silenced pistol which uses the most common ammo in Fallout 4, the 10mm. The damage of this pistol is high enough to kill feral ghouls in 2 body shots. Its quick fire rate allows to dish out heavy damage in close quarters, but since without any upgrades it has an initial low magazine count, having the ability to step behind covers during the reload is very important. Since its special bonus is a higher VATS hit chance and using 25% less action points, use VATS in close quarters whenever possible. A combination of rapid high damage fire and VATS bonuses allows you to kill even a Deathclaw quite easy. Unfortunately, since it's a pistol, its accuracy at range drops very fast and that hit chance for faraway enemies are too low. Number 4. The Minigun. This Fallout 4 weapon scores top marks for access, the lowest rating for ammo availability, 4 stars for damage and 3 stars for range. There aren't many upgrades for the minigun, and the ones that are helpful require a high level of the gun nut perk, which isn't available early on in the game. The minigun is one of the first weapons you'll get, since it's found at the roof of the Museum of Freedom in Concord. After you get into the power armor, you can rip it from the crashed helicopter. Since the minigun has a high spread, using VATS, especially against enemies partly behind cover, isn't the best idea. The minigun needs to spin up its barrel before you can shoot it. Using it against enemies at the higher ranges is a waste of precious ammo, since with its low accuracy and high spray, most bullets won't find its mark. A very helpful tactic is to burst fire it, since you will use up less ammo and the initial spread of the gun is quite okay. Of course, at close ranges you should use it all at full auto, but be aware that holding the fire button for too long will overheat the barrels and you won't be able to shoot it for a short amount of time. While at the museum you will find 1300 5mm ammo for the minigun. Given the extreme high rate of fire of 272, the ammo won't last you long. Finding 5mm ammo early on in the game is very hard. While you can buy 5mm ammo from traders, your early game budget won't allow you for it. Additional 5mm bullets with another minigun can be found in the basement of the satellite station. You don't need to use the power armor to fire the minigun, but since it's a heavy weapon, without the power armor your movement will be slower than with a lighter weapon. Number 3. The Cryolator. This Fallout 4 weapon scores 3 stars for access, the lowest mark for ammo availability, the highest rating for damage and 4 stars for range. The Cryolator can be found in Vault 111 where you start this game, but it's locked behind a case that requires the 3rd level of the lockpick perk, which you can get at level 17. Fortunately, there is a trick to get the Cryolator way earlier. After you meet Dogmeat, go with him back to the vault and next to the case ask Dogmeat to fetch you an item. He will take the Cryolator out of the case. Additionally, he will equip 200 cryo cells, which you can take from him via the trade option with your dog. The Cryolator works basically like a flamethrower, only that it freezes the enemies. Frozen enemies won't move for some time, so you can bash them to death to save ammo. Unfortunately, the range of the basic Cryolator is very poor and you have to be very close to even do the slightest amount of damage to your enemies. That's why I recommend to get the crystallizing barrel modification at the weapon bench, which requires no perk upgrades. With this modification, the Cryolator will shoot crystal balls and instead of only doing 20 freezing energy damage, your Cryolator will also do 20 physical damage now. This also greatly extends the ranges of the Cryolator and saves you a lot of precious ammo. You can kill super mutants while using only 6 ammo. Since this ammo management is very important, use VATS whenever you have a high hit chance. Bursting is also a good option to save ammo, but of course the Cryolator can fire very fast if you up against a difficult enemy and you need to do high DPS. Overall, the Cryolator is a very good weapon, but the costly and unavailable ammo in the early game doesn't make it my top choice. Number 2. The Pipe Sniper Rifle. This Fallout 4 weapon scores maximum points for access, only 2 stars for ammo availability, 4 stars for damage and the highest score for range. You most likely will find this rifle as a short pipe bolt action rifle. I found my first after 3 hours of gameplay at the Museum of Freedom and Concord, and some enemies like Radius will drop them from time to time. This pipe rifle has an initial damage of 34, but with the level 1 Gutnut perk, which has no character level requirements, you can upgrade this rifle with a powerful receiver, which will increase the damage to 51. A long barrel will improve its range and accuracy, and finally adding a long scope will make this an excellent sniper rifle early on. With higher Gutnut perks levels, you can increase the damage even higher, add better stock and better muzzle to it. But even the basic version of this powerful pipe sniper rifle will one-shot headshot such enemies like raiders and ghouls. Having the long scope allows you to kill your enemies from a safe distance, and even in a situation where you cannot aim for the hand, just a body shot will almost kill many early game enemies. Even later on in the game, while facing more durable opponents, a headshot will do a lot of damage. Remember to hold your breath for a steady aim so the headshots are easy to perform. Aiming for the head is also important since the ammo isn't that common, so getting the maximum out of each shot is helpful. While it's best to use it at longer ranges, you can use it to shoot quite effectively at point blank, especially if you use VATS, since that slows down time and the slow bolt action isn't that big of a problem anymore. Number 1. Righteous Authority. This Fallout 4 weapon scores for access, ammo availability, damage and range 4 stars. On the way to Diamond City, you will probably hear the radio military frequency, which opens up the fire support quest and leads you to the Cambridge police station, where you will meet Paladin Dancer in his power armor fighting off feral ghouls. Talking to him will open up the Call to Arms quest, during which you will clear out the arc jet system building from Siths with Dancer. Dancer is quite strong, as you easily stay back and let him deal with the Siths. At the end of Call to Arms quest, Dancer will give you his weapon, the Righteous Authority. The ammo for this rifle are fusion cells, which are dropped by most synths and can be also found in many ammo containers. If you follow the main story, fighting synths will be very common, so fusion cells for this gun will be quite common. While the initial damage of 26 might not sound a lot, most enemies do have a lower resistance to energy damage than physical damage, and the Righteous Authority has a quick fire rate. Energy damage is very good against storage, which can be a problem early on. Getting the level 1 science perk will allow you to modify this gun with a sniper barrel, which will increase the damage to 57, and with the level 2 science perk, this gun can be further upgraded with the improved sniper barrel, which raises the damage to an even higher value of 72. This gun can be fired very quickly, its accuracy at even high ranges and the recoil of this on spread are minimal. Its special bonus is double damage for critical hits, and the critical meter fills up 15% faster, so perform a critical hit in VATS whenever necessary. Overall, this is my favorite early game Fallout 4 weapon, since it's so strong and versatile. I hope you enjoyed my top list of best Fallout 4 early game weapons. If you have other favorite weapons, please let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching and goodbye.